So, I guess our next activity is to tell scary stories. That's the sleepover thing. Okay, so now our next activity is telling scary stories. No clue what he's gonna say, but whatever. You can go first.
Okay. So the first one. Do you know that 5 people died in this house before we lived?
No way.
Okay, so there was a family, and it was a family of 5. There were 3 children and 2 parents, obviously. Then one of the children, who was named Samantha, they were having a sleepover like us, and she heard something outside, so she went to check it, and nothing was there. So she obviously went back inside and locked the doors and windows, and then she saw a pale figure walking, like crawling outside the window. After her sisters came and looked, they decided it wasn't a cat or an animal or something like that. It was a creature. So they got really scared and went to their mom. Their mom was half asleep, and she really didn't believe them. She thought that they had a nightmare. So she just was like, go away. And then they went back. They thought that they were just imagining it. So they went back to the normal truth of dare. Mary went outside.
Did she have a little lamb?
No. Mary went outside, and they all had forgot about the weird creature until she saw the creature in the forest behind our house. And she got really freaked out, so she ran back inside, locked the doors, and turned off all the lights. Soon she heard a banging at the door. She took a
Wait,
little...
was this a creature?
Yes.
Okay.
She took a peek, and the creature was standing there. Well, really, when I say standing, he was slumping there.
Slumping.
He was on all fours.
Crawling?
Yeah. She screamed so loud her mom ran down to see what was happening. Her mom got really mad at Mary because she thought Mary was just pulling a prank on the other girls. So she sent Mary to the room without being able to do the sleepover. And Samantha, she talked to Mary, and she figured out that it was the same creature as before. So Mary went to sleep because all the other girls were still awake. And then Mary heard a very loud bang on her door. She saw the creature, and its little tentacles, not tentacles, but it's the creature had branch-like arms.
Claws?
Yeah. Its claws had somehow come under the window, and then it slid it up and crawled in her room. She screamed so loud and ran, but she tripped, and no one knows what happened to her because she went missing. But then when the other girls tried to find her because they heard screaming, they didn't see anything, so they thought nothing of it. They got really scared and worried after a few days Mary wasn't there. So at first they just thought she was going to school early and getting detention. No, whatever. That's probably what happened. They thought nothing of it at first, and then her parents got really worried. So they put out missing kid posters everywhere. Then she got a call, and the mom, and she she took the phone and she answered. The caller had a weird raspy voice. It said, "If you want to find your daughter, go in the attic." She thought it was just a prank call, so she called 911 because that's a jerky thing to do with your missing daughter. And then the 911 got a little worried because, if they say she's in the attic, well, might as well check. So 911 went up there and found Mary's dead corpse sitting. And then they got really...
just sitting. I thought you were going to make it more creepy.
They're just balanced, and her eyeball popped out.
Don't make it too gory. Now I'm going to have to blur it out.
Okay.
I'm going to cut that last part.
Okay. They got their mom, and the mom, God, she screamed so loud. She screamed so loud, and she ran downstairs, but she slipped and broke her neck down the stairs.
Ah!
The dad screamed and tried to...
Everyone's such a screamer.
I know, but like after your wife and daughter die, won't you scream?
No.
I just forgot.
Keep going.
I forgot to introduce one of the daughters. I just like had Mary and
It doesn't matter.
Samantha.
Just Jowly.
Sharon.
Jowly.
Jowly. Jowly was in her room drawing because she wanted to be a cartoonist when she grew up. But then everything but all the commotion in the attic, the police like tried to go through Mary's like body and see if there were any clues of who did it. But they stepped on a loose crack and they fell through right, and one of their guns fell right. Or no, one of their like crowbar things, because they had them.
Remember, censor it a little.
Fell right on Jula's head. I forgot. Jolly, right on her head. She got knocked out, but then the roof collapsed.
Then the roof collapsed?
It just collapsed because it was old and there were a bunch of people up there.
I hate it when I get hit in the head with a crowbar and my roof collapses.
Okay, anyway, it crushed everybody except for the police.
That awkward moment when you get hit in the head by a crowbar and your attic collapses on
Whatever.
top of you.
And then it killed everybody except for the police and Samantha. Samantha and the police, like Samantha got taken to the police office.
The police station?
Yeah, the police station. And she went to an orphanage, but later that same year, the orphanage burned down. She died.
That's pretty creepy.
But, God, it's 7 minutes, okay.
7 minutes.
One last thing. And the police officers went missing and nothing else happened. Damn.
So everyone went missing.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody died.
I don't want to